This is for mature audiences only. Help bring awareness to the unfairness of domestic violence against men.
You out of anger that you did not create the physical contact with first?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't mind, could you give an example of one of the worst situations of what happened that day?
She slapped me in my face. I'll accept this. I don't even do PKs, but I'll accept this because I appreciate you asking me that question. I was with her for 4 years, and, I feel like a part of it was my fault, but at the same time, she was punching me, slapping me, breaking my PS4. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was a good woman, but she put her hands on me when she got mad. She would smack me and stuff. And it's like, I'm a fighter. I'm a boxer. I've been boxing for 3 years now. But it's like, if I would have put my hands on her, it'd be different. Yeah. But I never put my hands on her. And, I'm a big, but she would always hit me and smack me and punch me, and I would let her do it. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I was a victim of physical abuse. I never put my hands on her. She always hit me. And I'm glad that you asked me that, bro, because a lot of males, they get abused, but they never get spoken about. You know what I'm saying? They never talk about it. They never talk about it because we're men. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this shit out. We always got abused, but I never put my hands on her. You know what I'm saying? So, but we get ruled out because we're men. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I have been abused in a relationship. Yes,
Man,
I was.
Sorry. I'm sorry you've been through that, brother. I'm sorry you've been
It's
through
okay,
that.
bro. It's okay, and I appreciate you for asking me that. I appreciate you for asking me.
Man, I appreciate to the unfairness against domestic violence against men. We give men the opportunity to express if they've ever been through situations of domestic violence where it's been a woman on a man. And we let them talk about it. We let them vent. We give them prevention methods. Some people, they may talk to them in the comments and express how they feel. And then I may later on bring them on to interview them and see where the taking of the abuse could have stemmed from. Because, some of us as boys, when we're growing up, we're treated different than the girls. We may be treated as if you can't cry, don't be sad, toughen up, all of these different things. And what happens is we take these things into adulthood and we apply it into our relationships. And
I agree with you.
If she knows that you were raised by a mother that told you things like, shut up, don't cry, you a man, be a man, toughen up, then that woman already knows she finna get away with murder with you. She already know it in the back of her head. Oh, shit. His mama can't help him because his mama created the abuse.
Yep.
That he's finna take from me. And it doesn't always start with the mother. Sometimes some men pick it up as adults from all different types of things. It might not be the mother. But the reason why I decided to do this is because when I went through the situation I went through, I had resources and I had help for me. What if I wanted to go to a shelter? Do y'all have shelters for men? And they said no, unless I had a child with me or children. I asked, I said, why is that? They said, well, men don't report it. So we don't think men are going through it. So I decided to bring awareness to it and give men the opportunity to speak about it and see if they are going through it. And boy, it's been men on here that said they'd have been shot. We just had a woman just said she basically killed the man, stabbed him twice just because he was cheating. I
got ran over. I got ran over by a car by the girl I was with, and I've never laid a finger on her. I've never laid a finger on her, never. But she always hit me in my face, punch me in my mouth. So we get abused too, bro. We get abused too.
Yeah,
And
this is a lot for me, cause y'all got
my thing is like
y'all got me beat.
I can tell that you're a smaller guy, right? But I'm
Right.
6'2", I'm 230, and I still never put my. I'm a fighter, I'm a boxer, and I'll never put my hands on her. But she put her hands on me, and
You can't. They're gonna put you under the jail if you flick her. But it's the fact that she knows this that bothers me and hurts my heart.
no, she knows that.
She
She knows
knows that you're trying out of the kindness of your heart and everything in you not to fight her back. But she's still poking at the bear. A person that does that don't deserve to see the light of day.
Exactly, bro. They interrogate you trying to put your hands on
Thank
them.
you for the tap.
They interrogate it. I've been in that same exact situation. But where I'm from, Kentucky, it's a predominantly woman state. So it's like, if me and that girl have a kid, they gonna put the kid with the mama regardless of who she is. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a girl, she's a woman, she's a female. You know what I'm saying? But I get exactly what you're saying, and I'm happy that you're doing this, bro, because most men don't get nobody. They don't get nobody, bro, because we're men. You know what I'm saying? We're men, so we don't get, oh yeah, you were abused. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that. And I appreciate you for doing this, bro. I really do, bro, because most
I appreciate it, bro. I'm
they
glad
don't
you on
speak out.
here, bro, because I'm glad you on here because you may need to get this out. You know, you might be one of the guys that whenever this ain't nothing, but whole time this is something. And I want you to know this. There is some women, bro, out here that does have sympathy for men that goes through stuff like this. There are women out here that do care. There are women out here that do not put up with it and they don't tolerate it and they will hold women accountable that are that way. There are women out here that love their sons and that don't only just care about their sons. They care about the well-being of other people's sons too. And I don't want you to walk around in this world not knowing that these people exist, because they do, brother. They do.
Let me ask you a question.
So don't give up on that.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 33, I think.
I'm 21, bro. I'm 21. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you.
He's a baby.
I was with this girl that has never put her hands on me. I've been with her for 1 year. She's never put her hands on me. She's never abused me. She's never physically and mentally just fucked me up in the head. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm a big guy. I'm a fighter, but I never put my hands on the girl I was with before. But yet she knew that. She knew I would never do that. And that's why she put her hands on me. That's why she did it. And like you said, there are women out here that wouldn't do that. There are women. I met a girl and I've been with her for a year and she's never put her hands on me. She's never hit me. She's never smacked me. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell that you've been through that. I can tell, bro. But here's the thing, bro. Women, like you said, good women are gonna treat you right, bro. Good women are gonna treat you right, and I'm glad that you're doing this, bro, because it needs to be too. You know what I'm saying? We get abused too. We get hit. We get smacked. You know what I'm saying? We get told that we're nothing. We get told that we're nothing in society and you don't love us. We get mentally and physically abused just like women do. It may not be as much as women do, but just like me and you, we've been abused, bro. We've been abused. And the court system looks at it as, oh, she's a woman, you can take care of it. You don't understand. They don't understand, bro. The people out here, they don't understand that we don't want to put our hands on this woman, but we love her. You know what I'm saying? We love her, so we never want to cause harm to those people, but they want to cause harm to us. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you coming from, bro. I really do. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Leave me. So I tried to talk her out of leaving because we lived together. At the time, we lived together. And so she dipped off, right? And I told her to come in the sense of like she ran me over it with a whole ass car. She ran me over with her car, but I jumped on top of the hood to not get ran over. And it was hurtful, bro,
You
because
pretty big, brother. Yeah. Yeah, you pretty big, so even if she hit you, you can still, yeah, I get it.
I jumped on top of the car, bro. I jumped on top of it. And she ran over me anyway to try to hurt me, bro. And I never reported that to the police. I never told the police about that because I know how the court system works. They always look at the woman first. They never look at the man. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you coming from, bro. And I respect you, bro, because in the sense of like she ran me over it with a whole ass car. She ran me over with her car, but I jumped on top of the hood to not get ran over. And it was hurtful, bro.
You pretty big, brother. Yeah. Yeah, you pretty big, so even if she hit you, you can still, yeah, I get it.
I jumped on top of the car, bro. I jumped on top of it. And she ran over me anyway to try to hurt me, bro. And I never reported that to the police. I never told the police about that because I know how the court system works. They always look at the woman first. They never look at the man. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you coming from, bro. And I respect you, bro, because
Therapy. If he don't know what to actually do, you know what I'm saying? These things build up. Just picture if you done took abuse like that for so long. You done been ran over, beat, smacked by somebody that looks like a chihuahua to you. He's not with her anymore, but he's with a woman now that he says he's been with her for a year, and she hasn't she hasn't put her hands on him. And this is the new woman. But that's good. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna reach out to him to interview him and make sure he got proper methods to take for if that woman does slip up and actually hits him at any point. Because sometimes some of these guys don't get hit by the woman or abused by the woman until a year, 2, 3 years down the line. So he's thinking in his head that this woman will never do that, and it's only been a year going in, but he don't know for a fact if she ever will do that. But he needs to be prepared. Men that has been abused like that need therapy. Point blank, period. You can't walk around knowing you done been ran over, knowing you done been shot, stabbed, knowing you done had all these things done to you. And then think that everything is okay once you with somebody that you feel is never going to do it. That person may have one time. And that person that you with may not even know it. So when I interview him, I'm going to, if he allows, we're going to see how he actually feels. If there's certain things that the new woman does that triggers him. Not saying the new woman is doing anything wrong. I'm just saying, is he being triggered? And I want to know how he's dealing with those triggers. Because here's the thing. A lot of people think that we're here to bash women and just talk about women and all, but that's not the case. Because helping these men is going to help women. Because if we could get to these men that have been abused and see if they are healing properly, then we could save another woman's life. Because what if this new woman end up going off on him and doing something, not knowing that he can't take no more abuse? He hasn't. This man is 230, 6'6". He's only 21, but he's huge. He can't afford to slip up. He can't afford to pull a Jody and get off of me. He can't afford to do none of that. He can't afford to grab her. He can't afford to do nothing. He can't afford to say, I'm tired of this shit, and just give a backhand. She's going to fly. So we need to know their healing methods.
Tune in to the next episode of DV with Stress Free. Help bring awareness to the unfairness.